Hey everybody! I'm here today to show you how to make an elephant sound with your mouth. This will be a simple tutorial, so let's get right to it. When you have finished watching this video and you've practiced a few times, it's going to sound something like this. And if you do the arm motion, it just makes it seem even more so like it's a real elephant. All right, let's get right into the video. I'm going to come up close to the camera and I'm going to show you what it looks like with my mouth when I make this sound, okay? So essentially what you want to do is get your lips, curl your lips inwards, like that. Curl them over your teeth, okay? And then clamp them together. Like that. Then you want to, while holding them tightly together, you want to pump up your mouth with air. Okay, and hold it there. And then what you want to do is simultaneously, so at the same time, you want to start breathing out more. So pushing more air out of your mouth. And at the same time, just loosen your lips just a little bit, enough to let some air out. So once again, roll your lips over your teeth, clamp them together, pump your mouth up with air, and then simultaneously let more air out and release your lips just a little bit, okay? It's going to sound something like this when you're getting a little bit of pressure only. And that's what you're going to sound like when you're learning how to do, when you're testing the waters, okay? When you're testing the trunk, per se. Now, what you're going to end up doing is you're going to put a little bit more pressure and you realize it gets a little bit louder, and then you can perfect the sound. It's going to sound something like this. And then you'll realize how much pressure you need to keep with your lips together, and also how much air pressure you need to be expending out through your mouth in order to make it happen. And then once you practice, you'll be able to do it louder. But I promise you got to start quiet. You got to start like this to learn how to do it. And then once you know how to do it, then you can go louder. And my kids are actually sleeping right now, far away far away from where I am right now, in the same house, obviously, but quite a distance with a number of doors between us right now. But I still don't want to wake them up, so I'm not going to go full force, but I will go louder. It's going to sound something like this when you get louder and more experienced. And then if you want, you add the visual effect for another level of entertainment. So you get your arm, put it out like that, and then you want to sort of wave it like a trunk, like an elephant trunk, like this, okay? And if you're on camera, if you get your mouth lined up with your elbow like that, it's going to look even better. So check this out. Okay? And that is essentially how you make the elephant sound with your mouth. Now, I will give you a few quick tips for better sound creation. Okay, if you want to create animal sounds, these are some quick tips specifically for the elephant sound. You want to fill up your body, your lungs with air before you start. So don't just and have no air in your lungs. If you'll notice, I breathe in before I do it. So and so forth. So fill up your lungs with air. This way you get a good length, okay? You get a good duration of the elephant sound. So you can do a long one like this. And so forth and so forth. Fill up your lungs with air. And then you want to definitely change the pressure on your lips and the pressure in of air coming out of your mouth. The more pressure that you can get with air coming out of your mouth while keeping your lips tight, the higher the pitch will be. So I'll start low, and then I'm going to put more pressure, and you'll notice that the pitch gets higher. Okay, sorry, here a sound. It's just the furnace turning on. I just want to heard a weird sound. Just wanted to make sure what it was. Okay, so I'm going to start low and add more pressure to make it build up the pitch. So check this out. Listen closely. Okay, so as you heard right there, as I clench my lips tighter a little bit, or I expend more air pressure out through my mouth, the pitch goes higher and the volume goes higher. So you'll notice it starts off like, okay? So it's really cool because in my experience, I've only seen a number of elephants and heard a handful of elephants, but that's similar to the sound that they make, right? I mean, the way that it portrays itself is similar. And that's it. I mean, at the end of the day, that is how to make an elephant sound with your mouth. I have been doing this for my whole life pretty much. And whenever I bust it out, everybody seems to love it. So if you're going to a party, you know, and you want to like make everybody laugh, and we're talking about like someone says like, oh, I guess that's the elephant in the room. Just bust it out. I'm telling you, everybody is going to be bursting out of the seams with laughter, okay? There are so many elephant puns and so many phrases with elephants in them that you could just bust that out whenever you hear the word elephant. And you'll find yourself using it at least a couple times a month. But that's basically it. That is how to make an elephant sound with your mouth. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment. And of course, be sure to subscribe for more great videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.